We know it's midnight. Yup, 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 yup. But you bet your butt we're up. Yup, we're up.
And we are up, and here we are, and we've only got one problem. One of our streams has been deleted. I don't know why, one of our Facebook streams, but we're on the other one, and Steve Goody's here.
Oh.
Can you hear me, Steve?
Yeah, I had the YouTube thing on, and it was coming back like 10 seconds later.
That's
Okay, we're all good now.
good.
That's the end of our technical problems.
Wow, I can't believe it. All this planning, I just did a beautiful thing.
You did. No, it was great. You did great.
great.
And then I stared here and said like an idiot.
But I am so incredibly angry that one of our feeds is dead. I'm going to click on something. It says, go live. It says, it looks like this broadcast was deleted on Facebook. To share on Facebook, create a new broadcast, or just remove the destination and re-add it. So I'm going to remove it, but I'm not going to re-add it. And we're on the other one, supposedly. If you go to Facebook, maybe you can see it.
I'm afraid to, because then I'm going to get more feedback. But I'll look. What the heck?
On my page.
Yeah.
So
hang on.
So, okay, well, I'm just going to click remove and see what happens.
There it is.
There it is. Okay, good. Okay, so we're on at least two things, and that's great. So
Two things is so much better than I expected.
Two things. Now, what everybody saw for about 5 or 6 seconds before we started was the background that says we are going to do live shows with Vampires Ball starting in June at the Brighton Fringe. We'll be at Edinburgh too, but the Brighton Fringe in England. But we'll be doing them all streaming live, the Halloween show. So exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thanks to a pandemic, Halloween is now in June.
Yes. What?
It's true.
I know. And that is incredible. So, oh, look, Jessie May's here. Hi,
Jessie May.
Good to see you. She's watching on Facebook, so at least we are on Facebook. So
Yes.
that's good.
And is Valerie still with us?
Valerie is still with us, and we have a lot to do. So what I thought we would do is play a good bit of Halloween stuff tonight. And first, the teaser for the Halloween show. Now,
oh, boy, I love this.
Let's go back and talk about the Fringe last year. We were supposed to be live, but we were not live. So what we did was we created a video preview of 3 of our songs that got rave reviews. It's still one of the top things on the Space website.
So true.
And people loved it. So here is a preview, but now this is a preview of the videos, but then we will be doing this show live. That was just the preview video people could watch anytime, but we're going to be live this time. Ooh, Igor, this is not my match. The Vampire's Ball is a swanky affair.
Master, I brought these shovels.
Good, Igor, good. And did you bring my latte?
Yes, Master. Skim milk, 2 Splenda.
Good, Igor, good. Let's get started. Oh, yes, Igor, yes. Raise the platform. It's time.
Well,
Hiding from ghosts. We're hiding from ghosts. Oh, man, I think we're toast. We're hiding from ghosts.
Come inside.
Of course, what we need is
we need to update that.
The end of that.
I was just thinking that.
Update. We need a quick new 60-second one for the thing so we can start promoting that. But that was a fun video to make, and I think you did a great job putting all that together.
Why, thanks. I thought you did a great job, too. You look like a doctor, and I don't think you even went to medical school.
I didn't. A couple days. And then
and I looked like a corpse, and I haven't been dead yet.
The funniest thing about that video is I was so against the Frankenstein, adding the Frankenstein.
That's
but
right.
now it is because I was like, well, we don't need it. But then I'm so excited about that silly Frankenstein.
Yeah. Well, when we do it live, we pick an audience member, a father usually.
Yes.
With kids, and we bring a big guy and lay him out on a table and say, "Don't move until we prod you with this thing." And then
they
sit up.
move anyway. They move anyway, and I have to keep pushing them down.
They all want more lines.
But now this live show we won't have that again. But we'll have to. I have a little mask of Frankenstein.
Oh,
that I can
neat.
Hold up.
This will be great. See,
you
every
do you not
time.
remember that?
Yeah, I do. Every time we can't do something because of a pandemic, we think of something else that's better.
Yeah, because in 1918, when we were at the pandemic for the flu, we really had some great shows.
We did.
That we did. So, oh my God, what the hell?
I don't know. We should
I
play
don't
some
know.
videos.
So I'm excited. But I'm excited about the. I'm excited to do shows now. This one we're selling tickets. The last one people just saw whatever they want. So you have to buy. Everybody listening to this over the next 10 years until June, there will be tickets to buy to see the show. They'll only be £5. They'll take your money.
There's some heavy tickets. How do
Yeah.
you get a ticket to be £5?
Well, you start by getting 32 ounces, and then you do that 4 times, and then you multiply that by 5, because
No, I was told there would be no math.
right, because there's 64 ounces is half of a gallon, right?
Where does a shilling come in?
Where does the shilling come in? Well, I'll be hey, oh, it's Idina. That's great.
I don't know how to pronounce her name, but
I
hi.
don't either. She's lovely, isn't she? Is a lovely person. She's one of the people that knows some carnival people. So okay, you're right. Let's play some videos now.
Yay.
Here, do you want to do another Halloween video, or
I
save
think
that
we
for
should.
later?
I don't think everybody's quite clear on the thing. We have a show that's about 45 minutes long that features a bunch of fun songs about Halloween. And we do it all the time because during a pandemic, you can't decide just to do it at Halloween. You have to do it all year long.
Okay.
There, now we're clear.
We will play from the live show, not one of the videos, but but Vampire's Ball from one of the live shows.
This is going to be
last
embarrassing.
October.
I can't wait.
It is
Oh my
going to be
God.
very embarrassing. Here we go. I have to play it, I think.
I think you do.
Well, it's supposedly playing.
No, I don't think that's it.
This is not my mash. The Vampire's Ball is a swanky affair. Well, shine up your fangs, grease back your hair. The Vampire's Ball, bring a friend as a snack. Yummy blood from Susie, plasma from Zach. The Vampire's Ball brings them into the light. Have yourself a monster time tonight. The Vampire's Ball has an all-cool band. They sing about the mummies being buried in sand. The Vampire's Ball, to the dance floor they trek. They'll dance cheek to cheek, they'll dance tooth to neck. The Vampire's Ball brings them into the light. Have yourself a monster time tonight.
Okay, ready to dance. Here it comes. What now?
Hi, Steve.
One more. Flat. Left. Right. Last time. Good.
3, 2, 1. The Vampire's Ball is a swanky affair. Shine up your fangs, grease back your hair. The Vampire's Ball, bring a friend as a snack. Yummy blood from Susie, plasma from Zach. The Vampire's Ball brings them into the light. Have yourself a monster time tonight. Woo! The Vampire's Ball, they will party all night. The Vampire's Ball, they will party all night. The Vampire's Ball, they will party all night. Be in your coffin before it turns light. Woo! Igor, I like this new mash. Oh man, that was you
Good
do, that-
times.
when you put that in there, there was nothing funnier. We cracked up.
When I put what in
was
where?
The red-headed.
Oh,
witch.
yeah. I don't know which thing you're referring to. There's a lot of
mean-
funny stuff in there.
That is just so funny and so good. So I just that was the live. We have a video version, but that's kind of the live version, and you can tell the difference when I'm talking and when I'm singing, and how we didn't work out the sound for the talking. That's, but what people don't see there is that I teach the dance before we do the song. I didn't put that part in there, but so in the show I teach so you can do the dance. And people are wondering, why are you saying this? Because I teach the dance before I do it, so you can dance with us.
Isn't that great?
Yes, although you're not dancing.
And no, I don't dance, but I also, before we start the song, I teach everybody how to take the bass solo. So we have dancers and bass players.
Yeah. Wait, you teach everybody how to do the bass solo?
See, you're just so busy dancing, you don't even notice what I'm doing. You don't care.
Teach everybody.
Mr. Choreography over here.
Get your stand-up bass. Now, you 5 G's and a B, and then oh God.
See, this is why you teach the dancing. I'll teach the bass.
That's right. I'll teach the dance. And I have to relearn that dance to do it in June.
Don't worry, I'll teach you.
Oh, the dance that you don't know? I don't need to learn the bass, actually, at this time. So, good. All right. Well, let's do something more snow-like.
Yeah, I think we've covered autumn, which is when we have Halloween traditionally. Now let's have a snow day.
And by the way, and what I love about this is when we play all these videos, literally within 10 minutes after the show,
take them down.
They get yanked down by YouTube and Facebook until I just got back the last show, the 3 videos that they said, nope, you can't have them. I just got them all back.
Well, this is why we keep doing it over and over and over.
Yes, that's right. We should just play the same videos every week. So this video was fun because you came to the house and set up a whole. This was before we were in pandemic world, and you came over the house, set up, and I just sweat an hour dancing in 90
and then I couldn't use any
heat.
of it because it was all lit wrong.
It was all lit wrong. So, but I'm still dancing. All right, and this is called
Snowman.
Snowman. And by the way, I still haven't gotten. They've still denied.
Yeah, we have no permission to do this.
No permission to do
We'd like to acknowledge that we do not have the right to this.
And welcome to your Accuweather update. We've got several inches of frozen precipitation on the ground, and it's still coming down. That's right, it's snowing. Coming up, a complete list of school closings right after this.
Coming to ya on an icy road. There's no school, no, they're all closed. And when you wake up, you get rolling. It's good packing, and it's still snowing. Make a snowman. I'm a snowman. Build a snowman. I'm a snowman. Gotta roll out the big bottom ball. Stack on the middle and then the small. Got a corncob pipe, and don't forget, I need 2 lumps of coal, 'cause I can't see yet. I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman. Play it, Steve. I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman. Listen, I was rolled out in the side yard. Weather's cold, body is nice and hard. I was piled up in a tall stack. Got a carrot nose and a top hat. And I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman. Just grab some sticks and put them in. Now I got some arms, and now I need a girlfriend. Yeah.
Lincoln Elementary School, closed. Central Elementary School, closed. Roosevelt Middle School, closed. Jefferson High School, closed. Mason Rice Elementary School, closed. Little Harbor Elementary School, open, but for teachers only.
I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman. You're a snowman. Ha. I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman. I'm a snowman. Ha, ha.
Oh, see, just I could watch that video 6 times in a row.
Okay, let's do.
I mean, that was and Ty. So Ty did the editing on that.
Yeah.
I thought you did it,
I started it, and then he made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
which was free.
Almost. Yeah, he worked his butt off on that thing.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah, that is. I mean, it's really beautiful, and it's so funny because it'll get taken down so fast. Just
It's already gone. It was gone before we put it up.
it was so everybody, the maybe 10 people right now watching this are the ones that got to see that before it'll get taken down. So
They're special.
yeah, so try to watch it. Try to get it. But what it says right there is you can get at stevegoody.com. We have a special version of the album, Kvetchmas Carol, that you can go to stevegoody.com and you get that song. And what's the other song they get? By the way, you can put
You get
that
a whole
song-
lot of songs. They get
No,
a
no.
bunch of songs.
Yeah, but if they go on,
Oh,
you know,
there's 2 songs on there that
there's
are not.
2 songs on there that are not on the regular album because we can't do that. We can't
Right.
put them on the regular
Yes.
album. But
But if we release it ourselves, we can put anything on there we want. And the other thing on there is a parody of "War Is Over," the John Lennon song, and we made it "War on Christmas Is Over" about Bill O'Reilly.
yeah, maybe we'll play that. Maybe we'll play that later. So,
That'd be neat.
Yeah. So
I didn't even think of that.
But I'm telling everyone to go to, especially if that video is no sound, because that's what they do. They leave the video. They just take the sound away.
So they can see us dancing like idiots.
Yes.
You just can't hear anything.
I look good. I look good.
You
doing
do.
that
Oh,
dance.
yeah.
I'm a good dancer. Let's just
Yeah,
admit it. I'm a very good dancer.
That's
just
how you
all
got
I
into
can say.
this team. That's right.
That's how I got into this team. Is that's all I know how to do.
Dance,
That's my-
boy, dance, I said. And he danced.
Dance and put out a few lyrics. That's my couple things that I do. So
Now, you provide ukulele. It's nice. And
I do.
beverages.
Well, I provide beverages. I do beverages very well. So, but you'll never let me bring any beverages. So.
What are you talking about? Bring beverages. I don't mind.
Okay. So, I want to move on to a bit. So,
Okay.
we do the virtual comedy show every week, and it is a joy to do. And if we could only make, $1,000 every week, we would do it for the rest of our
Or
lives. And I would
$5
never do
even.
anything else.
Yeah.
We made $5 this week. So
Now you're bragging.
now you're bragging. So and then I throw 20 at ads for it every week so we get 1,000 people to see it. And I've lost money. So, but I like to revisit some of the jokes. And this is from a couple weeks ago. And the best part is this joke is really working on the road. 90% of the jokes I do, I cannot do in comedy clubs. But this one I now do in comedy clubs. Here we go.
But
Okay.
I was walking through Walgreens with my mask on a couple days ago, and I went by the condom aisle. And I mean by the condom aisle because at this age, we don't need condoms in any way. Although I thought when I saw the mask and I had looked at the condom mask, I thought it'd be good to have had the pandemic back in 1983 so that I could have worn the mask to buy condoms to stop all the embarrassing, awkward questions. Now, see, at my drugstore, you had to go to the pharmacist and ask for the condoms. They were behind the pharmacist. And he was relentless when I would go in. Like, do you know how young you are? And I was like, I'm 18. And he goes, do you know these aren't 100% effective and can break? And I said, yes. And he goes, are you aware my wife and I have never approved of you dating our daughter?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, that's a cute little
It's
joke.
sweet.
I'm going to do a bit next week. I'm going to do a preview of a bit next week that I'm going to do about. I get a lot of people on TikTok telling me that, when I because I put all these bits up on TikTok, and I get people in comments all the time saying, well, if you didn't have that canned laugh, if you didn't have canned laughter, that laughter that isn't, you just did a tape of laughter. And I always say, no, those people are fake laughing real live time. those are live fake.
Give us a little credit, man.
We've got an entirely beautiful community of people that come to that show and support us so well, and they laugh like nobody's business.
And laugh, no matter how bad our stuff is.
No matter how it's
laugh
fake. Yeah.
and laugh.
the laughs are horribly fake, but they're
they're real fake.
genuinely
That's right.
fake. So, okay, what is this thing that you have me
Well,
playing?
if you may recall, back in, I don't know when it was, 2006, 7, 8, 9, somewhere in there, gas prices went through the roof. To the point it's like over $4 a gallon in like here, and then in a place like New York and LA, it's $5, $6 a gallon. People who had SUVs panicked because they could not afford to fill their vehicle with gas, and they also couldn't sell their vehicle because nobody would buy something because it uses too much gas. So I write a lot of songs that are complaining songs, like most of us do, but very few of my songs have actual solutions to problems. Well, this one was a verifiable, practical solution to the problem. If you have a large vehicle that drinks too much gas and you can't sell it, what can I do? What can I do? So if you would, kindly roll Frank's Garage.
Wow, there you go.
So you're in an economic pickle with your great big sports utility vehicle. Can't afford the fuel, can't sell it, can't trade it. What the hell you gonna do? I know a guy. He's been turning wrenches for years. You should give him a try. And yeah, you can pay him with beer. Come on down to Frank's Garage, bring him your big old motor. Then take your SUV apart and build you 2 Toyotas. Forget biodiesel and solar. They cut your SUV in half and make 2 Corollas. Tired of getting 30 gallons to the mile. Need something smaller than your domicile. That means your house. Come on down to Frank's Garage with that Hummer you're so fond of. To take your SUV apart and build you 2 damn Hondas. He's got the tools and the price you can afford. He'll cut your SUV in half and make 4 Accords. Gas is $20 a quart, but Frank don't want you no import. See how many Mini Coopers he made out of one excessive Escalade. Escalade. Escalade, Escalade. Come on down to Frank's Garage with that big old Dodge Dakota. And take your SUV apart and build you 8 Toyotas. Frank not out there hugging Triuses. He's cutting Navigators into Priuses. Frank once worked at the Hummer plant, but last year he got fired. Now he turns 2-ton Tonka tanks into tiny little hybrids. Come on down to Frank's Garage. He's east of Escondido. He'll take your SUV apart and build you a fleet of Geos. There's no need to fret, bro. With a new Suburban and a case of bourbon, he'll make you 16 Metros. Yeah, come on down to Frank's Garage. It's worth the wait in line. Come on down to Frank's Garage. It's 2 for 1 all the time. Come on down to Frank's Garage. A gas price is killing you. Come on down to Frank's Garage. You can run on 1 cylinder.
All rights reserved.
Yeehaw.
So who was Frank?
Who's playing Frank? That's my friend Tim. He's also a co-writer on that song.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
A ton of work.
Yeah.
And you sounded a lot more like Bob Dylan on that one than you did on another one that you did where you did Bob Dylan.
No.
Where you sounded...
It comes and goes, man. You know.
But what was the newer one that you did Bob Dylan?
I can play it later and everybody can find out.
Yeah, okay.
I can't remember.
You can't remember. No, is it a Christmas? Oh, it's the War on Christmas. Is Bob Dylan? No, that's
John Lennon.
That's John Lennon. But did you ever?
I can find out. Hang on, I'll find out. Hold on.
Find
Keep
out.
talking.
Keep looking.
Make some noise while
I'll play something, but I'll play another bit. But because I want to play a Halloween song.
It was "Hang It Up You're Through" to the tune of "Tangled Up in Blue."
Yeah, "Hang It Up You're Through." So which was a pretty good Bob Dylan, but that one was really Bob Dylan.
Thanks.
I was fooled for part of it.
Wow, I think it's because I had more hair.
Yeah,
it helps the whole Dylan thing.
Yeah, it looked like you were about 25 years younger, and even though it was just a few years ago.
Thanks a lot.
You really aged out.
You're looking dynamite.
I'm looking. Well, I have a big sore on my head. See that sore?
Yeah. What did you do? Did you crash into the door again?
No. So I was working with Crackers with Taylor Mason this weekend.
Did he rough you up?
No, he's not that tough. But he does a kids show and so I opened for his kids show, and it was rough. It was tough to warm up those kids, man, and the families. They just were not. So I was just doing everything I could. So I do a song. I do a song on Brown Eyed Girl. I do Brown Eyed Girl, but I say Cross-Eyed Girl. I do a Cross-Eyed Girl song, and then I say in the song, I finish up by going, "Do you remember when you used to?" And then I smash my head on the mic and fall down,
On purpose.
Like she is bumped into, because the whole song is about she's cross-eyed, so she bumps into everything. And so I smashed my head on the mic and fell down, and I just really, I was
Wow. See, that's the kind of video we want to see.
Well,
Play us that video.
I'll try to videotape it.
But I know what you mean about trying to warm up a kid's audience. They won't warm up, and then they're too warm, and then they won't. They get all excited. They won't shut up. You can't do any material.
Yeah. So I was only doing like 15 minutes, but I was throwing when my magic trick with the ball and the nose doesn't go, I know it's going to be a struggle.
Yes.
And that was my litmus test, and it just ate it so big.
Awesome.
So that reminds me to tell you before we play your Bluebird Cafe live, so you can brag that you do the Bluebird. Are there any? I'll ask that question after we do it, but I'm going to play something that I do quite a bit, and that is teach classes on the Electoral College. I have a book out called. Let's go get it. Hold on.
Brad's going to tell us about the college gig he does. It's a college gig. Ha, ha, ha.
It's a college. No. So this is Could You Be President? Presidential Poems. And
Wait, who wrote that book?
I did.
Let's see the bottom. I couldn't see your name.
It says Brad Taylor.
There you go. See, we missed that part.
So these are read to me, read to you poems. Part are in blue, part are in red, part are purple. And so what I do with classes, or even one student, if they want to pay me to do that, which some do, is we read both sides of the poem. Somebody reads blue, somebody reads red. We both read purple together. And then we talk about the beginning of and why the Electoral College is and what's it for. And I don't make opinions on what's good or bad. I just say this is what is and why. So, and I always dress up and do it from the Oval Office. Now, I am using the new Oval Office now because I am the spirit of past presidents. So, but what I was doing was I was also putting up little quizzes. So let's see if you can answer this question.
And cut! Cut! Hello, it's the spirit of dead presidents with another quiz. Did you know that the founding fathers had no concept of a primary? They figured they'd just decide themselves who the candidates are going to be. But one state approved a bill to hold a closed primary on November 8th, 1910. Which was it? Was it? Oh. That's right. It was Oregon. They held the first primary then, April 19th, 1912. Now go follow me. Get a class. Do something good with your life. Goodbye.
That's delightful. I guessed Hawaii.
Wait, was Hawaii one of the choices?
No. I guessed before you put up the choices.
Oh, well, that's not. So, so if anybody cares, go to outschool.com. I'm Brad Tassel. Just search for my programs, and your kid can take a class. And we spend a good amount of time. We spend an hour together just reading poems and joking, and I look like that the whole time.
Amazing.
The whole time. I know.
Wow.
I dress up. I know. What am I doing? I'm dressing up for these
Hey,
classes.
you get to wear those wigs you keep getting for your birthday.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not. Well, not. I don't wear the wig. I have the wig for that, but I don't wear it. It's weird. That wig is weird. But
Wigs start out smelling weird and then smell worse.
Yes, but I do wear the wig for the Halloween poems one. Like all the songs from the Halloween album are based on poems that I use for the same thing. I mean, the same to do a poetry class on Halloween. There's just not a lot of more information to give. You know what I mean? It's just the poems. It's not like the Electoral College one. Then I have a lot of questions.
You could talk about the ingredients of a Snickers. Not everybody knows.
That's true. That's true. I don't know if I have one of those in there. But
did you know that over 40% of our past presidents are up at least 60% nougat?
That's true. That's right. And about 55% nuts.
I see what you did.
Okay, so I'm going to add this to the stream. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's not going to play till I start it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'm going to take off the thing I just put in there too. Oh crud! Can you still hear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take this off. So this is you at live at the Bluebird, and I think this song is Actual Size.
Yes. Yes.
By the way, you know who else has the song Actual Size? They Might Be Giants.
Really.
They have a song. So is this an original song or is it a parody?
It's
an
original.
Wow. So, okay, I'm going to push play. All right.
The other half of Actual Size. This is Andy Corwin, everybody! Hi, Andy.
Hiya, Steve.
How's it going?
Oh, just great.
We are.
arrived, man. We're at the Bluebird.
I
We've
know,
arrived.
it's a dream.
We
I'm
parked
scratching
the
things
car.
off my
We're
bucket
here.
list, left and right.
Oh, I gotta plug this in.
Yeah. You get the monster cable. I get this Walmart cable.
So, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna do that naughty song you wanted to do.
Well, I never claimed to be well endowed. There's nothing that makes me stand out from the crowd. It ain't my intention to tell you some lies or to misrepresent my actual size. Actual size, actual size. I try to be honest when I advertise. 'Cause I don't want it to be a surprise if you feast your eyes on my actual size.
How's the bass solo?
Good one, too. Well, there was this girl that I dated last fall. She told me that size didn't matter at all. But when I applauded her for what she said, she added, except of course when you're in bed. Actual size, actual size. Hey, let's hear it for average guys. I didn't come here to proselytize, just to speak up in favor of actual size.
Second bass solo. Never had a lesson.
Steve Goody, ladies and gentlemen. Well, yeah, I'll admit, the temptation is there. Exaggerate.
And I
What did you do, Brad?
Like them women that wear padded bras. Actual size, actual size. There ain't no reason to wear a disguise. Be proud of your, and don't stigmatize yourself for being actual size. Actual size, actual size. Beauty resides in the beholder's eyes. Let all of them other dumb jocks fantasize. Can I get a witness? Stand erect and be proud of your actual size. Thank you all so much.
Andy
Thank you,
Corwin.
Steve Goody, ladies and gentlemen.
Actual
He
size.
baffles science.
Yeah. I've worked here for 7 years. This is probably my last night. But it was worth it, I think. One more time for Andy. You can find us at www.wedon'thaveanactualwebsiteyet.com. And we'll sell you a CD. We have some Aerosmith and the ABBA box set, right? Yeah, it's in the trunk. So let's bring our next writer to the stage. The poor guy who got the short straw.
All right. So I don't know
Wasn't
what
that
happened.
delightful?
I don't know what happened in the middle there, but
I don't know either.
Something happened. So well, I know what happened, but it was my fault.
Okay.
Well, because I wanted to bring something up, and it got screwed up. So sorry. But
These
that
things
was
happen.
delightful, and how do they can get?
How about all that canned laughter? How about that?
Oh man, I know, and that canned crowd. That was all fake crowd right there too.
Yeah, we all shot that all in my living room. It was amazing.
So what is the status of the Bluebird?
The Bluebird is still closed for pandemic, but is still operating. They are doing a lot of merch sales like they always do because they're a bit of a landmark here in Nashville.
Of course.
And they will open when it is safe to do so. We're not sure exactly when that will be. It's such a small venue, they have to be very, very careful. There's no way to run that place at half capacity. Even at half capacity,
That's
everybody's
three
still way
people.
too close to each other.
Yeah, that's
no, and
three
everybody's
people.
still way too close to each other.
Yeah.
They just cram them in there. So I'm an optimistic guess is July. They may open again, but it's just a guess. It's pure speculation, Brad. We'll see what we see.
Ah, okay. Well, connection is fairly good. If you try something went on that said the connection was weird. Okay, and I'm wired in.
I just want you guys to know this is technically the best show we've ever done.
So far, it's pretty good. So, okay, I want to jump ship and go back to Halloween.
Good.
And
Yes.
play two things quickly in a row. One was my favorite joke I've ever written. Second favorite, actually. And the other one is a song from the show, but just a video of the show, not how we do it or a live version, but just a video from the show. So here's the joke.
If you're confused by this, so am I.
Well, here you go. Here's the joke.
Why do the witches like to hang out with Snoop Dogg? Because it's better to be stoned than burned. Stoned.
Come on.
Wow.
That's the greatest
That's
joke
for the kids.
ever.
Yeah.
That's for, well, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
The
This is
show's
what-
for everybody.
This is what kept us off Schoolhouse Rock, Brad.
This is what. Oh, the guy this week, the MC was a lovely young man, and his name was Griffin. He was 22, and he had good comedy and stuff like that. But he did one bit. I wish I'd told him. He did a bit about the January 6th. Griffin was his name, and he did a bit about the January 6th insurrection. And he goes, "Did y'all see the new I'm Just a Bill video on January 6th, which I thought was okay, but I don't know. I wanted to sit down and say, we need to rewrite that joke, do a Schoolhouse Rock thing, because I wanted to sit down and rewrite that joke. So
Okay.
being somebody, because we're older and we have a much more closer connection to Schoolhouse
Yes.
Rock. And I think when I was 22, I remember a guy when I was in my early 20s doing a John Lennon bit about the Beatles in the 60s, and he was like 19, and everybody that was over the age of 40 in the room that had loved the Beatles was like, this guy has no idea what he's talking about right now. He has no idea about that because you have experience. So I don't know. So okay, here's the song.
The witch turned me into a newt. I got better.
The witch turned me into a frog.
Ribbit, ribbit, croak. The witch turned me into a cat. Meow, meow.
The witch turned me into a dog.
Ruff, ruff, ruff. A witch has moved to my town. She'll cook a creepy brew and make you drink it all down. The witch turned me into a horse. Yee, yee.
The witch turned me into a rabbit. What's up, Doc?
I'm now a chicken. Bark, back. I am not going in there.
You're just a chicken. I'm a mouse, dag nabbit.
A witch with a wart on her nose, a crooked broom for flying and black throwing clothes. I'm a cow. Moo, moo. I'm getting the cheesecake.
I'm a moose. Hey, Rocky.
I'm a ferret. What's a ferret say?
I don't know.
Probably want a cracker.
That's a parrot.
I don't know. Ferret, parrot, who knows?
I'm a ghost. Honk, honk. Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm a llama.
I'm an otter. What's an otter say?
You ought to know. I'm a gorilla's granddaughter. A witch, she flies on a broom, waves her wand and spells your doom. While we wait to be changed into a bird, cheap, cheap, or a flea. Let's make a plan. Push the witch in the sea, put her in an oven, a tomb or a grave, tie her to a rock, lose her in a cave. A witch, what can we do to make sure the witch never gets you? Stop! She made me a lion. Rawr, rawr. I'm a lion too. Roar, roar. I think I have the answer. It's time for witch stew. Roar!
Great ending.
Any song with burps, I'm in.
Song with burps and eating and.
I think the burping's the only part of that song your daughter doesn't hate.
No. Yeah, no, that's the only. Well, no, she hates that too. She doesn't like that song at all. She does not like because it's anti-witch. She also works in she works in a store of Wicca things and stones and crystals and in Bloomington called Moonstones. If you ever get in there, Moonstones on Kirkwood. So it's a lovely store. But I played that because I'm so stupid. I should have done that song in the kids show on Saturday.
Hello.
I can't believe I didn't do it. I could have.
I can't believe you didn't think of Halloween in April. What's wrong with you?
Well, but it's not. See, what I gotta say that I don't think 80% of the Halloween album is actually specific to Halloween. You can talk about these kinds of things any time of year. You can talk. Matter of fact, my daughter does a radio show at IU, and this last Thursday, she said, "It's our Halloween show, everybody." And she played all Halloween songs, and I was waiting with bated breath. Will she play something from our album? I think she's just going to say nope, and she's not going to do it. And now we're going to have the part of this show where you guess what song she eventually played.
Oh, she did?
She did. She played one.
The werewolf song.
That's right. How would you know that?
Because I remember when we were recording it that she and Janet both liked the groove of that one the best. And I think it's because it's sympathetic to the werewolf as opposed to condemning the werewolf.
Yes. That's not why, but that is why she played it. So
okay. Why did she play it?
Her little friend Caitlin loves that song the most. That's her favorite song from the album.
It is a darn good song.
It's a darn good song. It's the perfect song for your wedding, for your first dance with your wife.
Yeah, because it's got all the howling in it.
Brett Terhune, who is a comedian, his song, he played that as a slow dance at his wedding.
Why wouldn't you?
Why would
no reason not to?
You would do that. So okay. So here's what we all wanted to see.
The vaccine, so I'm fine.
Wait,
I'm just giving it to everyone else.
Sorry,
by the way,
I'm gonna
Patty,
pause
I was
that.
in the band.
I'm confused.
Well, no, I want to slide up because we're going to play. This is what we all wanted.
It is.
But there we are.
Oh, you're doing a top 10? Oh, this is exciting.
I'm doing the second top 10 you did this last week.
Wow, I'm honored.
It was really good.
Thanks.
So let's play.
and Lauren, and as it's been going on, I realized nobody's talking about April Fool's Day. I mean, we have a couple little references to it, but it's like it didn't happen. And so while you guys have been doing your very funny stuff, I've been coming up with another top 10 list. It's crazy. Because while Patty's been making fun of her Mexican mom, very tasteful, and while Keith has been making fun of every race, nobody has been making fun of the people at Fox News. So, second top 10 list category tonight, top 10 April Fool's jokes at Fox News. Oh boy! And yes, right, I programmed it all in the past 8 minutes. Here we go. Number 10. Change all the T's to F's on the office door nameplates and giggle when Tucker Carlson comes by.
Yes.
Number 9. Hire a fact checker. Tell him, start with Carlson's office door. It's a fact. All right. Number 8. Pretend to be a headhunter from Entertainment Tonight and leave messages on Bill O'Reilly's machine begging him to come back. Number 7. Tell 45 you're throwing him an inauguration. Tell him it'll be at Carnegie Hall. Give him the address to a Denny's in Jersey City. These are the top 10 April Fool's jokes at Fox News. Number 6. Hire a team of lawyers to convince Laura Trump that she agreed in her contract to wear one of her father-in-law's wigs on the air at all times. That was a long one, sorry. Number 5. Sign up to bring the snacks to the Q meeting. Arrive with Dum-Dums, Fruit Loops, Airheads, and dip. Enjoy dip. Number 4. Tell Matt Gaetz he's getting a show. Thinks he is. Okay. Number 3. Tell Laura Ingraham that Matt Gaetz is getting her show. Number 2. Enjoy Laura's inevitable psychotic meltdown while Fox viewers don't notice a difference. And the number 1 April Fool's joke at Fox News. Tell all the on-air personalities that Rush Limbaugh left one of them his Medal of Freedom, and his will stipulates that they'll have to fight to the death to see who gets it.
Everybody, it was 2. I can't believe it. 2.
That was good. And I didn't really hear all those that well because this was the time when people started leaving the show.
Oh, never pay attention to that.
So I didn't, there was so much going on that I didn't actually hear all of those.
Oh, leaving the show where you were, not our online show. You were at a comedy club.
No, everyone was
leaving.
No, everyone was fine in the comedy show, our show. I mean,
damn it.
I was at Crackers doing the bit. And and then right after that, I did the worst joke of the week. And here it is.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Here it is. The worst joke of the week. So Arkansas governor, now let me get the name right. A. Holison. Is that who that is? I'm sorry. Asa Hutchinson signed a law that says doctors and medical people can refuse to treat LGBT patients. But on a good note, they said that bakers are required to do a cake for their wakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Terrible, huh? Yes. The mostly Republican state legislature said in a statement, "Take that, Nas X." Okay, so I don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a fabulous show. Thank you so much. As soon as we play the Thursday song, we're going to go off of YouTube.
Okay, I don't know why I left that video run so long. So,
so I didn't hear any of that. It didn't play on my screen. I hope it played on other people's screens.
Why didn't it play on your screen?
I don't know. It says my browser failed to play the video. It doesn't give a reason.
It played here. That's so weird. That's so weird. Why would
Still, technically our best show ever. You know, the whole place could catch on fire. This would be our best show ever.
Well, that just doesn't make any sense.
I know. Well, none of it makes any sense. It's StreamYard.
I can't believe it.
StreamYard.
I think it may have went over the air. I hope.
It might have. Yeah, I might be the only one who didn't get it.
So this week I'll be in a hotel doing the virtual comedy show in Bloomington. So
oh, good.
Yeah. So
well, this week I will be at a jacuzzi doing the show.
You'll be 3 foot deep in hot water at the time, which is how my act usually goes. So okay, so we're 49 minutes in, and you have one more video.
Yeah,
that's black. It's all
right.
I see is black.
Well, it makes sense that it's black, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I don't know if you guys all remember back in 2010, we had a great big oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. And my friend Spaff, who is a brilliant lyricist, said, "Hey, Steve, let's write a song about the oil spill." And I said, "Great, sounds fun." And then we just went through a list of songs that we might parody and tried this and tried that, and nothing worked. And this is I'm just depressed about the whole thing. And then, just as we were about to give up, poof, we thought of one. And then I made a video.
Well, that's a great start.
Well, I spilled something black when my oil rig exploded. The whole mess is icky and they say I'm to blame. Catfish are floating, all the beaches are closing. Black water keeps rolling ashore, what a shame. Oh, black water keeps on flowing. Fill the Gulf soon, but we'll keep refining BP. Oh, black water keeps on growing. Executive goons, we're nickel and diamond BP. Oh, black water keeps on rolling. Up the Mississippi soon, gotta keep on lying BP. Yeah, keep on lying tonight. Gotta say anything. Shareholders gotta think everything's alright. And our high-priced attorneys say there ain't no big worries at all.
This accident had nothing to do with cutting back on safety to save a buck.
I think the partnership that we've got between industry and the government is actually working pretty well. It will continue to be flexed and expanded, and the point here is we are doing everything.
Now if folks complain, I don't care. Don't make no difference to me. I'll just ask Congress for a sweet old bailout. Yeah, I'm gonna meet some oily bureaucrats who like to play along, and I'll be buying all my buddies drinks all round. Oh, black water, beach petroleum. Fill the Delta soon, we won't be resigning BP. Oh, black water, reaching Pensacola. Environmental loons, they're picket lining BP. Oh, black water, up to Minnesota. Raise the price of crude, that's the silver lining BP. And keep on lying tonight. Gotta say anything. Tree huggers gotta think everything's alright. With the world at our mercy, it's the Gulf of New Jersey.
You know, I'd like my life back.
Drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill.
It is safe to drill, and we need to do more of that.
We can do this in environmentally sound way.
Our companies have done a wonderful job making sure that we are both environmentally sound, but also able to produce the energy.
They do drill today in an environmentally safe way.
Oil rigs today generally don't cause spills. They are technologically very advanced.
The environmentalists are wrong, actually. We can drill safely off the shores of America.
We will drill new wells offshore, and we'll drill them now.
We're gonna screw up most of Dixieland unless Obama gives a big old helping hand.
We need a hand out, got a hand out. Hey Obama, some cash would be grand, that's all we want.
We tried golf balls, top kills, Costner fans, but nobody stopped the oil from reaching land.
We tried to dam, even cans of spam.
Hey, we're desperate.
And we've locked and loaded a nuclear bomb.
We're gonna smear some gunk on Dixieland, give the brown pelicans a darker tan.
Dixieland, give the birds a tan.
Instant bronzer.
Don't you stress about the dolphins, cause they're all gone.
It's like the Gulf got drunk at Disneyland, then vomited all over Louisiana.
Disneyland, up to catch a can.
And Sri Lanka,
make Katrina look like a little cold front.
All the shrimp and frogs and fish be damned. Soccer mama gotta fuel her minivan.
Caravan, on the minivan.
Hockey mama
gotta drive to the Walmart all day long.
No need to import oil from Pakistan when it's lying all over the Alabama sand.
Screw Iran, and Afghanistan,
Venezuela.
Just go to the beach and grab tar balls.
We gotta feed the grease monkey on your back. Everybody better cut us lots of slack.
Cut us slack, cut us lots of slack. Hey Obama, yeah, we knew this might happen all along.
Thanks to the Doobie Brothers.
Yeah.
They were.
Thank you, Doobie Brothers.
They were very involved.
Well, I don't think I could have done it without them.
You could not. You can take it down. It says banned from the studio. I don't want to ban it, but so what's a big secret that people don't know is that oil companies now, even though they keep saying oil and they're drilling and they want to get as much oil as they can, they're investing huge amounts of money in solar farms and stuff like that, and wind farms, because they know it's over. They know it, but they're not saying it. And the government knows it's over because they are also investing. I did a show on a naval base in Memphis, and they have already built a huge solar plant farm right on the base, and everybody's moving it. They're all talking like it's never happened. Oh no, oil and but they are, because that's it's got to go that way. It has to.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
And if we built if we built enough in this country, it could be 80 to 90% of our energy could be, endless and
we'll get
cheaper.
there, just late.
Well, the problem
Far too
is
late.
they're trying to stop it as much as possible because they don't want it to be free. They want to have us pay. So and a lot of the energy companies are building solar farms so they can continue to charge for electricity instead of having it on your house. You know what I mean? So
I do know what you mean.
And but they still don't mind dumping crap in the water. So
no,
all right.
to that.
Well, on that happy note,
Yeah.
so we're at 56 minutes. I've only got one video left to play, and it's just a dumb stand-up video. But I do want to say again, we have to repeat this a million times, and that is that we are going to do the live Halloween show at the Brighton Fringe, and we will be putting up a lot more information, especially on how to get tickets.
It'll be live, but it'll be online. But it'll be live. We'll be doing it in real time in front of you.
That's right.
So when we make mistakes, you can point and laugh.
Oh, and there will be lots of mistakes.
I was watching the witch song. I was like, oh God, I got to start memorizing that again.
Yeah, because that one we really sing.
Oh man,
I mean,
that's hard.
Some of the stuff, obviously ghosts we can't sing. We have to play a track. But
tell them why. Tell them why, Brad. Tell them why.
Because it's high and we can't sing high.
It's all chipmunky. That's right.
It's all chipmunky. Well, and you have to, of course, have Dumbledore ready because that's our tribute to your album. But But yeah, we have to have all that ready. And I need to update our website at www.ultimatehalloweenparty.com. But we will make sure everybody knows how to get tickets and all those things. So very exciting. Okay, we're up, but we're going to stop being up after I play this joke, which I think deserves more love.
By the way, Netflix. Have you heard this? Netflix. I'm going to enjoy this. Netflix is coming out with a Wednesday Addams series. Who's seen this? Anyone? Kelly? Nope. So, and of course, it's about the macabre daughter of Gomez and Morticia. Tim Burton will direct, and the series was delayed for 3 months for a diet to get the little girl dress on Johnny Depp.
We're learning a lot about Brad tonight.
What?
We're learning a lot about Brad tonight.
Yeah. and of course, Helena Bonham Carter makes an intriguing Uncle Fester. Okay, let's see.
I was in a play once called Intriguing Uncle Fester. That's so weird.
Oh, really? That sounds like a play. Intriguing Uncle Fester.
Yeah.
So, would that be a good band name? I don't know. So.
It would.
All right. Well, everybody, Steve Goody. So
this was fun. Brad Tassel.
But let me announce this. On Wednesdays at 4 p.m., I do 1,000 Marriage Questions with Donna Wilburn that plays right here on this channel, wherever you're watching. Then on Thursdays, we do the virtual comedy show, which pokes around in different places. This week, it'll probably be back on the Facebook, and also it'll be up on YouTube the next day, and
then taken down the day after that.
And then the Thursday song will get pulled, and I'll have to redo it. So, and our guests this week, we're just gonna do Jeff Shaw's gonna be there, and
awesome.
Carla's gonna be back, and we're just gonna do a show with just us, that group, and you and me. So, and Patty Vasquez, of course, is always there. And then the week after that, I can't remember. So,
well, the week after that, we won't be on.
We won't be on the week after that.
Right. But the week after that,
yes,
veteran Nashville songwriter Annie Mosier will be our musical guest, and she is awesome. Yes,
wow.
You will enjoy her
and
very
I don't
much.
remember. I think I have somebody comic. I don't remember at this
I'm sure
time,
we'll have
but-
someone funny.
but yeah.
And then the week after that, April 29th, the inimitable, the classic, the legend Roy Zimmerman will be joining us as a musical guest. And he's
Wow.
amazing.
That is so amazing. I can't believe it. So
I don't know how we do it.
So do everything we told you to do, I guess is the thing. 'Cause- But especially go to stevegoody.com and get the Christmas album, Kvetchmas Carol, 2 extra songs on that download that we didn't. Well, next week we'll play the War on Christmas.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we'll do that. And you can get the you can get the Vampires Ball album too, and you can be ready for the live show by hearing that. And of course, they can get all your stuff there too.
All my
You know what
stuff.
I mean?
I know what you
stuff.
mean.
And get all his stuff. So
All my
okay,
stuff.
let's say goodbye.
Okay, bye.
We know it's midnight. Yup, 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 yup.